What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. King of the Dot put on a good event this past weekend, man. Massacre 6. Another main event on day 2. Tay Rock versus Big K. Big K, the champion of the year. Tay Rock is battling real hard to go after his champion of the year for the very first time, seeing that he's at the end of his career. Not really too many battles left for him. If he could make it through this year and basically win by the skin of his teeth, and what I mean by winning by the skin of his teeth is having to do with the strength of schedule. For the most part, he battled all the biggest names already. And majority of his battles he's been taking this year have been small up and coming names, and names of guys who haven't really arrived or got over that hill yet. But for the most part, Big K would be one of these battles that he can't afford to lose. This is a battle he would need to ensure his chances of winning champion of the year, seeing that Big K is the defending champion of the year. Now, with that being said, in this battle, this went down, okay? This went down. Shots out to Big K. He was creative, but you got your ass whooped, brother. All 3 rounds. It was a wipeout. You didn't stand a chance, okay? You didn't have a chance. Your main highlight was literally turning King of the Dot into RBE, but not to your own advantage. You made it go to the blue room as though it was going to be an advantage for you, when it actually ended up being your damn eulogy. You got smoked bad. I'm talking about bad. And this is why, for the most part, you got to put guys like him away. And let me tell you something. Rock didn't disappoint. Rock put him away. Okay? You could have called that a hate crime. If this was taking place in the 1800s, they would have sought Rock out and lynched that boy the way he did that white boy in that damn room in front of all them white people. Those hunkies in that room was red. They was red as red, like a damn ripe apple. That's how red they was, seeing how Rock destroyed Big K, their hero and champion since the late past day. Let's just be real, man. They was there for Big K. They wanted to see Big K win, but at the same time, they was happy to see Tay Rock in their building for the first time, making his King of the Dot debut. And let me tell you, he did not disappoint. He had his foot up in Big K ass all night long, okay? That white boy was mad and heated and almost got beat up. Not by Tay Rock, but by New Jersey Twerk. Let it be known. You better not touch him. You better not put your hand on him and touch him. You remember that? It reminded me of where Surf told KSHOT in the 2-on-2 with DNA and KSHOT was battling Tay Rock and Surf, and Surf was telling KSHOT, hey, you better not touch Rock. You better not touch him. You touch him, I'ma knock you out on neighborhood on Crip. And KSHOT choked the hell out of Rock. Like, Surf, you didn't do nothing, so you lied on the hood too. you still in violation for that one. But no, I'm just playing. But that actually did happen. Anyway, Big K was salty. You know what? Look at how fake people is though. You know what's crazy? Tell me why we at the end of August and Big K just now getting his champion of the year belt at the end of the year. You think that wasn't staged like that? Let's just be real. You don't think that was staged like that? Notice they bring out his champion of the year belt, basically going into a couple days left, less than a week for September. So 3 months left this year over. So they bring out his belt while he battling Rock, like knowing Rock was going to slaughter him. So doing Big K whole year, he hadn't had that champion of the year belt. And 9 times out of 10, he might not even finna battle no more this year. Like he might get one battle this year to close out the year. So he never got to parade the champion of the year belt at all. He never even got to broadcast it. Why? Because the URL didn't know what they was doing. That's another story though. But he got his belt tonight. And he got his ass whooped with it. Let's just be real, man. That was embarrassing. Big K was okay. It's like he was trying to fight back without having a fight. I can't even say he might have got a lick. That was just a slaughter. It was a straight up slaughter. It was hard even trying to keep up with what was going on because Rock was going on a run and Rock was not letting up on him, man. I couldn't even write down all that stuff Rock was saying, but let me give y'all some of the things he said. Big K had a line where he was like, I'm going to whip you two for chasing you. I'm going to whoop you twice for chasing you. I put the torch in the cave and light this whole stuff up. They took your chain. He going to thing what they did to his chain. They took your chain. Where was your gun bar, King? Where was your gun bar then when they took your chain? Yeah. Why you didn't almost fight when they almost killed you? When you making when you was nicknaming straps. I was nicknaming straps when you was making gun titles. That's what he said. I was nicknaming straps when you was making gun titles. That was a nice line. You did 50 battles. They baked you a cake. His first round was light. It was real light. It was light. Like he thought he was cooking because he was rhyming, but it was light. You know, Tay-Rock came in, just letting it be known. Now that RBE is dead, you can't go to dot. Now you can't go to dot again. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that's the home of the White Battle League. I gave Big K 16 points in that first round. I'm gonna just show you how wide this margin was in these battles against him. How it didn't even come close. Tay-Rock had now that RBE did, you can't go to dot. Headshot, he hit the steering wheel. That line was crazy. His horn honking. That was crazy. The Black Ops line was crazy. The White Chicks Under the Cover, Marlon Wayne's line was crazy. The rock band angles, Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses thing, that was crazy. The clip in the tail, the pit bull, crazy. The black guy don't die in this movie, that line was crazy. The hollow tips like Black and Mild without the plastic point, that was crazy. The Greyhound winning trophies, this dog is racist, that was crazy. The angle when he did all the stages, big stages, small stages, mini stages, this stages, he was going into a frenzy with that one. Head off with the dog paws, the dog paw from Blue Clues. That was crazy. And I hope his white mother is one of them Karen women. That was crazy. Rock was going into a bag, man. Rock had 10, 20, 30, 41 points. Rock had 41 points in that. Let me make sure I'm counting right. 10, 20, 30, 41. Rock had 41 points to Big K 16 points in the first round. And I like how Rock was telling him, like, I can rap as long as I want to rap. Me and your contract is different. And I wish he was like, I wish Organic would try to stop me. You ain't stopping my time. Then it got to this one thing where Big K wanted to stop. He said, guess what? And I ain't even done. I'm still finna rap some more. And Big K was trying to rap. Rock was like, nah, I ain't done. I'm still finna rap some more. Got to rapping some more. And it was crazy because it was overkill. Every round was overkill. He killed Big K so much in that first round, I thought he wasn't going to have nothing left in the tank when about time he got to round 3. But that just was not the case. Rock came with overkill. Rock had an agenda, and he executed and made sure that Big K was not going to survive Massacre 6. When Rock left there, that's exactly what it was, a massacre. Because Big K died at King of the Dot at the same time RBE. Because that's what that stage became. King of the Dot in RBE. So Rock not only made his debut on King of the Dot, he also made his debut at RBE. We're going to get off into that. Second round, Big K come on. He had you be rapping like your Rennis do. I rap like a hungry man, basically, who ain't got nothing to lose. He had these angles where he was talking about how Tay Rock was saying things wrong in his battles. That was okay. That was a good angle. You called me the white boy, I'll run you over in a Plymouth Rock. That was fire. I've been throwing up the V like Mr. Spock. That was crazy. That was nice because, you know, he's from Virginia. Then he went into the thing with him and Lady Carson talking about how ugly she is. And when y'all be having sex, y'all look like the men in black bugs. That was kind of fun. So he had those Lady Carson lines. You and your boo were the same shoes, so who really big stepping? Then he had this room shaker without a bar that he actually took his hat off and revealed how his head really looked. But what was crazy about him doing that, he had his head shaved completely bald. That's what a lot of white people do when they be wanting to fit in with blacks. For the most part, they go against their own heritage, and they don't even though we see their pigmentation, they don't like the fact of it's like a mind thing with them. They don't like their hair to grow to show that they white. So they cut their hair off bald to deny them being white, as though your pigmentation not showing you white. So he cut all his hair off. He was literally completely spotless bald. Not a hair, a Homer Simpson line, Charlie Brown on top of his head. It was just completely newborn baby, ass clean. Like, bro, you don't want people to know that you blonde or brunette. You don't want people to know that. You don't want people to know that your damn hair grow like Pepe Le Pew. We know that. We know that. But that's what he did. He shaved all his damn hair off. He wouldn't take his hat off when he was talking to Rock in the face off to show whether he was blonde or brunette or a redhead, like a chick. He got back to the damn hotel and shaved it completely off bald for the battle that day. Because, you know, if he shaved it a day before, you know, the white people hair grow long. If he shaved his hair one day before the battle and took his hat off, his hair would have been long. His hair would have been long. So he made sure he shaved it hours before the battle so that it couldn't grow overnight. Now, that was Sunday. Today is Monday. So it's back long again. It's back long again like an Indian. Man, get up out of here. So that was him in the second round. Rock come back laughing when he take off his hat. I gave Big K 24 points. I gave Big K 24 points in the second round. Again, I told you this was a wipeout. I gave Rock 10, 20, 35. 35 to Big K 24 in the second round. Rock had this rebuttal after he took off his hat, talking about his head. That was funny. He said, I got my foot on your neck, and this one for George Floyd. That was fire. Then he flipped the A-War scheme that A-War did to him in the battle and made it his own. That was crazy. Then he got to getting on Big K being a pig with a lot of racist jokes, doing these pig flips. That was crazy. The man don't have the right pigmentation, he was saying. It was crazy. Melted out of the side like a quesadilla. That was crazy. He had the Massacre 6 line. That was crazy. The mass murder Jonestown. That was crazy. The Temptation Motown line. That was crazy. Cleaning up after the dog. He gonna need an S bag. That was crazy. The that one show, Ridiculous on MTV, robbing Biggs, that was crazy. The Malcolm X picture flip, that was crazy. The dog deep, I would lay the dog deep after Dalmatians, that was crazy. I would lay the dog deep after Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatians. But he used that as a flip on words. I would put Big K and called the dog. I would put him deeper than the Dalmatians. In other words, deep underground, deeper than the Dalmatians. That was crazy. The Cayman Islands line, that was crazy. Rock went berserk on him in this battle, man. Round 3, Big K was like, since you scared to come to RBE and you now just getting your freedom off URL and you probably never gonna battle on RBE, I bought something for you since you scared of me. And then the whole room went blue. It turned into the RBE setting on King of the Dot. So he bring the blue room to Rock, but using it for his advantage. So he get the rapping. He was okay. This might have been one of his lightest rounds too. I gave Big K 18 points in his third round. He had this I came with the sweeper like dustpan. That was okay. Smoke a whole egg like I'm cooking on a Traeger. That was okay. I picked through rock geology. That was okay. Replaying rock. Then he went. I like it, the part that was kind of funny when he got the talking about how Rock couldn't fight, and he got the replaying how Rock tried to swing on the dude but didn't know how to really swing. Then he so not used to fighting while the dude was on the ground. He went to try to kick the man on the ground, and he missed kicking him while he was already on the ground. Then Big K be saying some crazy stuff, right? This what I be meaning. Like, you gotta pay attention to some of the things he say. He had a line that people thought was fire, but if you actually examine it, it don't make no sense. He said, I let it ring when the block call. I let it ring when the block call. First of all, block calls don't ring. It just sends you straight to the voicemail, or it just tell you that, you know, you can't call this number no longer because you blocked from it. It don't ring. The purpose of somebody putting you on a block call is for your calls not to come through. It don't ring. It don't even ring on your end. It'll tell you, hey, they don't want to hear from you, you know. But he had a line like that, and people went crazy off that. So I gave Big K 18 points in that third round. Rock, I gave 10, 20, 30, 40. I gave Rock 40 points in the third round, and it got surgical. He had a, speaking of surgical, he had a line where he was talking about, I put surgery on this dog. Dog there really had the Labrador. That was crazy. The take flight, disappear like a Madeline jet. That was crazy. The Raymond noodle flip. That was crazy. The check clock like Flavor Flav. That was crazy. The URL, I'm like the URL chaperone on the King of the Dot field trip. That was crazy. Then he went through this whole wrestling game thing, and it was bananas and crazy. And the Uncle Howdy Wyatt 6, that was crazy. The debut taking the Cody out, Jacob 5-2, that was crazy. I punched the fire out of Ken Ryu. That was crazy because Big K named Ken. That was crazy. Rock was going in his bag, man. Rock demolished Big K. It was a body. It was a massacre. It was a total slaughter. Big K can't go no. You know how like after battles over here, always talking about, yeah, I beat him. Yeah, I smoked him. He can't say that at all. He can't fix his mouth to say that. But what's crazy, I'm glad he got embarrassed like that because people been caping for him for so long. And this is the thing I'm saying. Sometimes you got to go on overkill to put guys away who people trying to campaign to put on a level of receiving something that's not deserving of them. Because that's the same thing that happened. Like Mook beat him, but Mook didn't put him away. So since it could be considered that he was hanging in there, like Mook said, if he do anything, it's gonna come out like it's the greatest because he going up against the greatest. You know, when he went up against Young Hot, if he say something okay-ish, y'all gonna scream and holler because what he's saying it up against the greatest. Same thing when he battled Rex. He lost the Rex. But yet, since people could say that it might was close, they gonna give it to Big K, even though he clearly lost that battle. And it was those two battles that they gave him that gave him champion of the year, saying that, oh, he beat Rex and Mook. Nobody never beat Rex and Mook, but they were so biased with it. They were talking about he 30 Rex and Mook. They didn't even give them a chance to even say like, oh, that's close. That could have went either way. They just literally saying he 30 them. Like, then they had an all-white panel, like literally an all-white panel. Get up out of here and gave that man the belt based upon him beating Rex and Mook, because that's what they said. He won the belt because he beat Rex and Mook, even though he lost to Rex and Mook. But see, Tay-Rock is a battle rap favorite. So he's going to get that leverage like that. Tay-Rock is loved in battle rap, where Mook and Rex is hated. Tay-Rock is loved. So therefore, you're not going to get that advantage over him like that. They're going to sway in his favor over you. And that's exactly what happened, even though Tay-Rock didn't need it, because this battle wasn't close at all. He kicked Big K ass all night long, like Lionel Richie. All night long, all night long. Yeah, all night long. I feel good knowing he did that to Big K. Part of me, as a black man, feel like I got a little bit of justice. Yeah. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's some questions. It's yours.